Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Skyrim Remastered. So, we got most of the way up the,
Think there's gold inside?
uh, most of the way up the mountain. And we ran into a dragon fighting an ice troll. And because of that, we got in a fight we couldn't survive. And we died, and then we're back down to the bottom where we last saved. So two things. We want to now run up this mountain a little bit faster. I'm going to try to sneak, like when I get to places. I am going to read these just in case there is some kind of achievement or something. Although, still at this point, there are no achievements on Steam for this game. I'm not sure if this is an intentional oversight or if this is just them not really doing a good job of integrating it into the Skyrim system. I guess I should have attacked that thing a while ago. I'm about to die. Wow. So maybe we just turn down the difficulty, too. That's another thought. That the fact that the spider got
Look at those ruins. Think there's
that much damage on me is shocking, to say the least. Was not expecting that. Do I have anything I can make? Oh yeah, I can make all kinds of leather. There you go. So I don't think I can even craft things though until they're there. So we know the fight's up to this dragon, so I guess since the spider just beat me and theoretically the spider is the easy one, then I'm going to have to do a better job of saving and save scumming here. Let's see if we can get a good angle up here. Here's the spider. So the running backwards thought doesn't work that well in this game. So like quick save, we'll just hit quick save, and did that quick save or did I just sillily hit a button that did nothing? Hopefully that quick saved. I feel like the hunting doesn't help. That for sitting here and shooting something like this and doing this, it gets you goat hides, which gets you leather, which then allow you to make more things with leather, certainly. But at the end of the time, I feel like you're just kind of wasting your time. In the same way that mining the clay is just kind of this waste here.
Keep an eye out for
So,
headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
it still takes a decent amount of time to recover your health. Now, there is a cheat here. We could just save it, wait an hour, and then our health is back up to the maximum. And I think that's pretty much true for everything. Ice Wolf. So again, quick save. quick saving at the top left. The fact that it can save the game without actually pausing the game is quite interesting for a 5-year-old game, considering most modern games can't even do that. So I need to make a bunch of potions of healing too. That's another factor. Of course, with every quick save, I might actually be saving myself in a dangerous position. And if I did quick save 5 seconds away from a huge fight, I couldn't really fix that. I may very well have to go back an entire hour of gameplay, or nearly an entire hour of gameplay, just to adjust for that mistake. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, I think this is where if the dragon is here, I'm going to put away my weapon and I'm just going to try and run. We're just going to run around it. I don't feel like I am in a safe enough position to pull off that fight. Even if he is fighting a Yeti, it just doesn't feel safe. There's a lot of walking going on here.
Keep an eye out, wolves, if you're headed up the path to Hyrothka.
See, they just tell you to keep an eye out for wolves. But that's not what happens here. At least that's not what happened last time. Maybe we will get down this direction and sneak around it. Let's see. See, I'm immediately detected. And so let's just put this here. We got a snow Yeti. This seems to be pretty programmed to be here. And I'm just gonna read this. And then I'm gonna run this way. And just hope this guy doesn't decide to follow me too much. Hopefully he doesn't decide to follow me too much. Or maybe he's just gonna chase me the whole way. I am not sure. At the very least, I'm routing him to I could probably take on the troll. He's not the difficult one. The dragon was the difficult one. And that's the problem we've had so far as the story is they've given us a very simple dragon who we fought with a team of 5 people, and then they throw a dragon. I think the troll is not coming this way good. Look, he's not even in the top bar anymore. Of course, we've lost our companion. He'll show up next time we enter an area. Let's, I guess, not quick save here, just to be safe. Thought that was a frozen body there. It's getting very, very snowy up here. If we look out here, you can see a decent distance. Let's see. But I wouldn't say, oops, with much detail. But the fact that you can even see anything and it's not just all fog and smoke is interesting. I'm not sure in the Skyrim universe how many moons there are. Seems like there might be more than one. So we had an offering plate somewhere where we were going to put food, but we also wanted to talk to the Greybeards because they summoned me with Dovahkiin. There he is. He'll just magically teleport to where we are. And we've read, I believe, all of those. And here, let's see. Cure poison and nightshade and all this stuff. Let's not take things, let's instead place things. The miscellaneous thing we're looking for here is this guy. Store the supplies. There. And is there anything else I want to give him? Not really. Give him a book to read? I don't think so. But I won't take anything from them either, even though there's probably a good collection of ingredients and such. Let's take it after we talk to them. Make sure they're not mad at us or something. These guys literally can kill us with a single word, is what they say, so that's grounds to be cautious. And this is a big old castle at the top of the world. I don't know if it's the highest point in Skyrim or the highest point in all of Tamriel, or all of the world. Maybe Tamriel isn't the world. This guy's coming to talk to me. They're all coming to talk to me. Good. And they're not attacking, of course.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
You call me a Dragonborn? What does that mean? Let's ask that question, yes.
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Demonstrate unrelenting force. Fine.
Strike us with the power of your voice.
Foos!
Oh, her? Fine.
Shout at us, and let us taste of your voice.
I have to wait for it to recharge at the top there.
Foos!
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
You called me. I'm answering your summons. But should I call him Master? Want to find out what it means to be a Dragonborn. Who are you? What is this place?
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
How would you get dragon blood? Good question.
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Let's see. Who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, the slopes of Kinnerith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the
Is
voice
Kinnerith
of the sky.
Skyrim's old name?
Between our inner
They
and
use
outer
like
selves.
2 words for the same thing a lot, I think. Yeah, we'll just go through them all.
We are honored to welcome a dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
Okay, what is my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
So we learned a little bit more details by asking all the questions.
You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen.
Here's a
Without training,
point.
you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout.
Like, it almost feels like they would give you different paths right now. Are you going to play as a good guy or a bad guy? But they don't.
Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
So he just etched it in the ground.
Oh.
But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly.
Knowledge would be
As part
nice.
of your
It's not true.
initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Wow. So he's just giving me his knowledge and energy.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new form.
Demonstrate your force shells.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Targets? Where are the targets?
Use both words if you can.
Okay, so to shoot both of them,
If you can.
we have to. This guy he's like, what is going on? So we have to hold it, hold down the button to do more. The right bump. And then we're sitting here waiting for everybody to reset.
Again.
So there's so many illusions. Of course, they have to wait for it to recharge. It's a shame they didn't just give you a potion of like shouting right now, or just magically give you that ability.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
So again, don't want to just run around here stealing stuff, and it doesn't feel like there's a ton of stuff to steal anyways. So let's just follow instructions and follow him. He magically transports through the door. 2 doors right next to each other. I'll take the other one. How many of these shouts am I really going to learn in this
You
game?
will now see how you learn a completely new shout.
I'm not sure.
Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold.
Here it is.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thumb.
I think you have to look at it the right way.
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his magic wood.
Notice it's just kind of shooting through you.
Now we will see how quickly you master the new shout.
So now it gets to the magic shouts, and I now have to equip it with the left or right trigger. It doesn't seem like it matters each one because they both get attached to the balance there, to the right bump.
Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Wolf. Now, your turn.
So
Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes.
ready? So that's kind of helpful, particularly getting past dragons.
Your quick mastery of a new theme is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
Thought it was this easy for everyone. Thank you. What's next?
No, indeed not. But beware that your skill does not outstrip your wisdom. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
What is the way of the voice? Let's just ask all the questions. Why are the dragons returning?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on
this is the
honing
main
your voice,
story.
and soon
It has
your
to do with
path will be made
dragons.
clear.
Alright.
Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead.
Why are the shouts in dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do.
And so, the thing about the gods in the Skyrim universe is they really are totally provable, real. At least most of them. So, there are only 4 of you?
5. Our leader, Paarthurnax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
Tell me about the Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Why don't the others talk? What is the way of the voice? Good
The
question.
voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time.
He's kind of
It gave
repeating
mortals
himself.
the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods.
Okay.
True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
That's like, but I don't follow your philosophy. I will try to follow the way of the voice, I guess.
That is commendable. But remember, the dragon blood is itself a gift of Akatosh. Do not try to deny that gift.
So he's telling
Your
you don't
destiny
bother
requires you to use
to
your
follow their
voice.
way.
Why else would Akatosh have bestowed this power upon you? If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true to the way.
So either one you pick pretty much doesn't matter. When can I meet Parathorax?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
So let's see. Who is this guy?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
So the guy who could shout that almost got executed. Let's see. What does it mean to be Dragonborn? Then we're gonna quit
Dragons
talking
have
to
the
this
inborn
guy.
ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
So I'm done talking to this guy. So we've got this mapped area here where there's a couple things I guess we can do. He wants us to go back this way. He's gonna go back that way. We went through this gate, and this gate leads to what? Nothing. Unless I want to sheer jump off a cliff. Which, there is a YouTube video of somebody doing that at the maximum level, just seeing how much fall damage you could resist once you have everything at level 100. Guess this gate really isn't much of a... He just opens it. It's just there for practice, I suppose. So if I can move fast, that also means I could probably move around a lot of booby traps. Let's see. Open Skyrim? Really? And then this way. Oh, I cannot go this way. That way is hurting me badly. So let's go this way before we go anywhere else. It's put me in some Skyrim section. It's just a big tower with nothing on it. Alright. That was not very interesting. Looks like there's a mountain further up this way. This very well may just be an experiment. You'll find a lot of experiments happening. Do I recover health if I'm next to a fire? Seems like I do. Interesting idea, not really ever explained. You'll see a lot of experiments though of just playing with their engine, getting it to work as best as I can. And I just don't think there are going to be any books or anything around here. So the question will be, can I take items if I find items? Or, like, this is all stealing stuff. And they've got several books sitting around. Here's another pathway up here. The layout of this area is kind of confusing. But, hey, can I knock this over? Yes, I can. I'm not sure there's really anything worth looking at or finding. You can't even take the plants. That's shocking. So we have to have a ability at some point to either completely resist the cold winds or move past it. Let's see. Seems like I could take these books if I wanted. They're only worth 5. I think that's how we're gonna start looking at books too, is look at their value instead of their name. And maybe I'll get a little crazy with it later on, but I want to try to accelerate the gameplay. There's an ever growing push to just keep the gameplay going forward in these moves. So these guys are like, these guys are all over the place and potion and heckling. And they've got ingredients that I could steal, but nothing really worth anything. If there was only a way to run, like if this became run mode, that would be alright. But I don't believe it is.
This'll teach you not to take things that don't belong to you.
Is someone there? Thought I heard something.
Where did you come from?
That's it. That's all you've got.
When did I take something that didn't belong to me?
That's all you got. I yield.
I'll see you in pieces.
Alright. If they're gonna yield, I'll leave them alone.
Victory or surrender.
How about this?
I don't like their heart now.
Have the wrong shout on.
We're here to teach you a lesson.
Victory is
So after running away from the dragon, we're left with the same issue. There we go. So either I took something or these guys are after me, and when I walk out of this section, I'll run into them. Or they're slowly working their way towards me. Let's see. Search the sack. I don't need the potatoes. I don't need the carrots. I don't need the apples. So I'll just take everything out there. And the chest is, the supplies are worth nothing, so I'll leave that alone. Am I encouraged to go any further up on the mountain? I don't think so. So
I've got your back.
can you train me
I'll
better
show
at
you
archery?
what I know.
I have nothing, so can you trade with me?
What do you want me to carry?
Just take the 200 clay. And that fixes that problem.
Let's get going then.
And then let's just fast travel. So let's look at our quest, I suppose. Quest, the Horn of Wind color is the only other one I think that's not turned on. Everything else is turned on. Some of these you may want to toggle active or toggle inactive because it might change a few things, but I don't think so. I don't think it's going to very often. So we have a vampire master which we want to kill here that we haven't done. We have this guy who's in trouble. This guy. Here is where the horn is. And the map does rotate. Wow, it rotates quite a bit actually. Doesn't go full 360. But so we've got to get to this city as our next goal. And I'm not sure it's not a terrible idea to map out all the cities. If we go to Falkreath, we've got to then do that. Or we could walk over here to Riften and work our way this way to Winterhold. They've been telling us to go to Winterhold if you want to do magic for a long time. Let's, before I do anything, let's look at our books and make sure we've read everything. There was a book that I hadn't read. Just read all these notes. I think the right move is to go to Fall Creek. So let's see, can we fast travel to this Guardian Stones? Yes. And from the Guardian Stones, there's some Dragon armor. We can set our path to this area and we'll start walking over here. In theory, this might be a nice, easy section of the game. Maybe we won't run into too many things. Maybe we'll do just some bandit fighting. I'd like to improve my sneaking some more. I don't want to find too many items. I don't want to mine anything. There are treasure maps in the other places, but I don't think I'm gonna find any of them without help. The only way I found the first one was with help from a YouTube tutorial, so it's not. It wouldn't surprise me if I didn't find any of the others. Ah, this was part of the one we missed. So here's the Statue of Talos, and we'll take the sword and we'll take the gold and we'll just defile this. Let's see. I'll take the Shrine of Talos here. So gold, we don't need to take the clothing. Maybe we'll take that mace. So they don't. The Empire doesn't believe that Talos is a real god, so we have these orders that to kill everybody, basically. And if we go over here, we can read the orders under books. Thalmor orders. And that's just saying anybody who worships Talos is to be killed. Whereas all the other gods are, I guess, perfectly cool. It's perfectly cool to fight, to worship those ones. Just this one. Which seems kind of silly. Where's this wolf? How the sneak actually works, I'm not really understanding that. I think you actually kind of have to be behind the guy sneaking in a certain range. So So these are logs, and these are wolves, and there's another one over there. And I guess I just don't have enough petty soul gems to steal souls into for my bow to work. Either that or my bows. Let's look at that. Let's see what's going on with our weapon. We have the hunting bow, and I have to charge it with a petty soul gem. Okay. So I now understand how this thing works. A little bit. Now it's working. Alright. This is good to know. And we see a lot of things around here, but I kind of prefer just to leave them alone. Like, if this isn't the place I need to go, I'd prefer almost to not have it marked. We of course will have the areas with the, let's see, is this a bad guy or a good guy or anybody?
What was that?
That's a bandit. Steel arrows, hunting bow. We're going, I guess, down that way. Eventually. Wow. Look at that shot. 2 arrows right in the eye. That is an interesting shot I pulled off. Apparently that was a booby trap of some sort that we set off somehow. Unless somebody's still trying to set those off. Or maybe I'm setting them off by just being in the area. Like, fast traveling to a city once we have a mission to go to a specific cave or house or something seems like a much more efficient and better way to play the game, instead of walking around and effectively just playing flower clicking simulator here, which I still want to get that to happen. Is this a guy? Seems like he can see me.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
He's just a courier. And he's got nothing for me, so that's good to know. And we can just enter this place now. Falkreath.
These vampires are becoming a real menace.
Yeah, they are. See, and I wonder if that's what he's going to ask me about is
The Greybeards
it's the
have summoned
vampires.
the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Yeah, we just did that. It's getting really foggy here.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Cultist. Interesting. Let's just say yes.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Well, was that not enough evidence? I guess not. I don't remember ever seeing cultist. See, that's part of the issue here. It feels like the special edition might actually have more new content in it. Because I don't remember seeing cultists in the game.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could
Let's
mere
talk
men
to this
bring
guy.
down such a-
He's got cultist orders and stuff on him. Let's search all these guys. Imperial bows. Yeah. And I don't think you'll see anything here, but
Keep your hands
that
to
is an
yourself.
awkward position there. Awkward.
What happened?
Now, we're trying to find the right place to go. Let's look at the local map. There's the Jarl. So, that's where we, I think, heading. Oh, let's read the item, though. Of course, read the cultist order. Candlelight, Thamor's order, cultist orders. Travel to this area now. Let's see. So the important books are at the top, and then the zero things. If there's zero weight, I should just keep one of everything, but I imagine I will accidentally just sell it all.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
So this joke gets said a lot. That's the first time I've heard it, but let's see. The Hall of the Dead, and this is another place to search.
The god Arcade was once like us, bound to
Arcade.
mortality. But he willingly
Get some
gave
more
up his
nightshade.
existence that we might better understand.
Is this moss or something I can pick up? Nope. More nightshade though. All these graveyards with nightshade.
And its suffering know the beloved serenity.
Strangers like you bring war.
Alright.
Now I remember. You're that new member of the Companions. So, you what? Fetch the mead?
Ah, here is a chicken's nest. That's interesting. We got gourds. I'll take a gourd. Cultist just sitting there. Let's take this steel arrow and try to tan some stuff. Make me some leather. Here, this one is...
Try not to judge Valkreath too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us.
So she's either searching the body or giving last rites to the body. Here we've got a inn and a blacksmith and a trader. Let's talk to the trader. Grey Pine Goods.
Hearty welcome to Valkyrie. All of Sky.
Sorry. Apologies.
You'll find my brothers Solaf and I are the only true Nords in Valkyrie.
Wait a minute, you guys look exactly the same too. Alright, let's look behind the counter. What do you got hiding? Just a coin purse.
Looking for something? Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
You're a Stormcloak?
I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count. His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know.
What gets me about this is I wonder how many actual voice actors voiced all of these roles. Alright, so Ancient Nordic Bow is 13, where mine is 13 by default. Hunting Bow is 12, so I can go ahead and sell Hunting Bow. Imperial Bow is 15, so I think I can also probably sell this one. Imperial Sword we can sell. Iron Air does a damage of 8, which means I should probably equip that instead of the arrows I'm using now, but I guess Ancient Nordic Arrow, I have 31 of them, so whatever. Iron Dagger will sell all of those. Iron Maces, Iron Swords, Longbow does only 10, we'll sell this. Orcish Dagger does 7 damage, we'll sell those. Pickaxe, we'll keep. Steel Arrow does 10, which I have a bunch more of those. So I probably, if they had any weight, I should just sell my arrows, but I guess they don't have any weight. And I could probably sell half of my steel arrows, but that seems kind of silly. So we have this amulet, sell the clothes, sell the cultist boots with no armor, cultist gloves, armor of 8, cultist mask, armor of 19. So one of them at least on each of these. Cultist robes, armor of 0. But I need to destroy one, so I'll just sell one. Armor of 26 for light armor seems good. Armor of 13 for light armor versus 19 of heavy armor. Means we can sell the cultist masks. These cultist gloves are light armor for 8. I wish this was sorted a little bit better. Sell the shield, fur armors, and armor of 26 versus... let's see, 26 for this armor, value 29 of fur armor, 26 for armor at this. I guess I'll get rid of the fur armor. Fur boots are 6. Fur bracers are 7, hide boots are 6. So one of these hide bracers are 6 for 1, 7, so we'll get rid of the hide bracers. Let's see. Helmet of Illusion. Hooded thing. Leather bracers are 9. I should equip these. I have been dying lately. I kind of wonder about that. Let's start selling some of these things. Like the lightweight, highly expensive items. Probably a great item to sell. Yeah, Thalmor boots are only worth 4. And vampire is, so let's get rid of that. Now, is there anything you have that would interest me? Lockpicks, we'll take all those. Petty soul gems that are empty. Let's buy 3 of these. Straw. Why would I want to buy straw? And then lesser soul gem. And then greater soul gem without, if I can get any of these soul gems without souls in them, that would be nice. Spell of courage, spell of raise zombie, we don't need that. Food, we're never gonna need. Potions though. Potions of minor healing are definitely something I want. And then cure disease, I think I'll take that too, just for my own sanity. And were any of these rings enchanted? Well, he has these Ring of Minor Wielding. One-handed attacks, do thumbs twice. Those are really expensive though. And Ancient Nord Bow for 13. Seems like it's probably the strongest thing we've got. Let's now sell some more stuff. Apparel. Silver rings. There. I'll sell the Thalmor gloves. He's got 380. Do I want to sell some potions? Let's see. No. Food. I'll sell all these. And then ingredients, I don't know any reason why I'd sell those. This one. And this one. And then all these 0 things. I think I can just kind of get rid of them. Yeah, let's just keep things clean. Death colors. Flawless garnet, no. Goat horns. Is there something you can do with goat horns? I don't think so. Lockpicks, orichalcum ore, troll skull, wooden bowl.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
I'm right behind you.
So now, train me in better to be better at archery. I have 600 gold, and then let me trade some things with you. Take my 200 clay back. Take my gold back. I could take the iron dagger from him too, but I'll leave him. Train me.
I'll show you what I know.
What you can train me. And then trade some things with me. Take the gold. I'm totally ripping him off.
I'll show you what I know.
But he's pledged himself to help me.
What do you want me to carry?
So, if they didn't intend for it to work this way,
I'll show you what I know.
They should have done something different. Looks like we're about to level up twice.
What do you want me to carry? I'll show
And
you what I know.
I'm not sure if it's you can get 5 levels per level that you've played. So I've probably messed it up already. That is very, very possible.
What do you want me to carry?
Because I probably shouldn't have leveled up until after I could afford some other stuff.
Can I get? What do you
let's
need,
see.
stranger? Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
And we're going a little long here. Miscellaneous 200 clay, value of 0. What in the world? Then what do you do with clay? What in the world do you do with clay? Why do I have 200 clay now?
Be seeing you, stranger.
I'm right behind you.
Alright.
Let's get
So,
going.
level up. Stamina to carry more. And so we're at archery 45. That means I can do overdraw to do 60% more damage. And eagle eye. It's already been gotten. And I could do steady hand. Anything like that.
Still here.
Now.
I'll show you what I know.
So, now that I've leveled up, he can do it again. And oddly, I'm making a decent amount of progress.
What do you want me to carry?
It's just how much money can I have in my... Let's see, let's give that all to him. And then trade.
I'll show you what I know.
Like, I'm gonna be up to level 10 again. Just doing this. In fact, if I had been
What do you
smarter,
want me to carry?
I would have done this a while ago.
I'll show you what I know.
I have
What do you want me to carry?
another level up.
I'll show you what I know.
And there's really no reason why you wouldn't want to do
What do you
this.
want me to carry?
Of course, if you're not playing archery, you've got to go find the right character that can train you and will
I'll show you what I know.
equip you. And very well, I might decide here in a second to
What do you want me to carry?
stop with archery. If we're back to leveling up, stamina, level 50 archery, and let's see. I wanted to look at some of my other skills though. Let's not just all do this. This one, lockpicking hasn't happened enough. Speech. The next one requires 40, but allure and bribery require 30, so we can't do that one either. So, speech, alchemy. I could. Potions and poisons are you make are 20% stronger. That is something we could probably deal with, but I don't even think it's going to be that useful right now. Smithing at level 27. Elven smithing doesn't make sense. And so that puts us right back at archery. Eagle eye we already have. Steady hand we can get. Critical shot. Assuming the bow slows down time 25%. That's very interesting. So
I've got your back.
look here.
Lead on.
We have now hit that point where he can
Still
no
here.
longer train me. It
Lead
was
on.
right up to level 50, but nothing more. So archery's up to level 50. It is now time to trade him. So we'll probably either go to Whiterun and switch it to Lydia or someone else. Whoever we can find that can train us and who we can convince to join us. That is our next move. We don't have any perks to spend.
Look around all you want, but don't try anything.
But overall, that worked very, very well. And we'll have to definitely make certain to get that clay back from him. I guess making stronger potions wouldn't be a terrible idea either.
Funny.
So, we've still got a lot of works to do as far as quests. Lots and lots of quests going on. And we are going to continue working on that in the next recording. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.